Hello, fellow hunters, and welcome back to Call of the Wild. We are continuing our adventures here in Sundarpatan, working to unlock the entire map of all of its points of interest, as well as grab gold trophy animals of each type of animal from the map. Our plan for today is to continue working our... if I can get the map back open, continue working our way around the northern edge of the map to kind of come back down this way, since this mountain ridge here was kind of blocking our passage. And we're just kind of doing a clockwise route around here. This is the second of two episodes that I'm recording back to back, so as with the one that just as with yesterday's episode, this is likely to be a relatively short one. So just keep that in mind. We'll try to get as much done as we can, but I'm running out of time for recording for today. Our loadout is the Arzina 300 mag tactical for our class 7 to 9 animals, which for this map are the Bengal tiger, water buffalo, and wild yak. We have the Zarza 308 stalker for our class 4 to 6 animals, which for this map are the blue sheep, snow leopard, tar, barasinga, and nilgai. For our class 2 to 3 animals, we have the 243 Cuomo competitor pistol for our northern red muntjac, Tibetan fox, and black buck. Class 1 animals, the gray leg goose and woolly hare, will be handled by the Anderson 22 defender pistol, and self-defense will be covered with our Sunberg 454 hand cannon, which has come in handy several times on this map because the tigers are very aggressive, and it makes the map more fun. So that's the plan. We're going to run around, follow the road to continue down towards this outpost over here. We'll see how much time we have hopefully doing this mission over here along the way, and I'll bring you back when... I was going to say I'll bring you back when something interesting happens, but hopefully something interesting is happening right now. 2 to 3, that's not going to be worth our time. We need it to be, the gold for the Tibetan fox is 5 to 6, so if it doesn't have a 5 on it, it's not really worth our time, especially since we have to go down the hill and then come back up to the road. Not really worth it. So as I was saying, I will bring you guys back when something interesting happens. Getting a warning call from a wild yak. It's a male. I have no idea if I'm going to actually get a shot at him, but let's start looking and seeing if maybe we can pick him out. Not seeing anything. Oh, I saw it said something. Or is that my dog? It's probably my dog. Just trying to see if I can get lucky and maybe pick it out of the... That's unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to charge forward and see if maybe I can get lucky and catch it in the side before it runs off. But it's in the stand of trees over here. They're always in a stand of trees. Alright, what do we got here? 169. 158. There was a male over here. I don't know where he went, though. We need to be up in like the 240s to have a really good shot at a gold trophy. And unfortunately, it seems like whatever male was over here took off already. Which is unfortunate. I was really hoping to grab our yak. But none of those three are worth our time. Just going to reposition a little bit over here and see if maybe I can catch the male, because I imagine the females are following the direction that the male went. So... oh, there's our male, 223. He's not even a gold potential, so I'm not going to waste my time with that. We're going to continue on towards our waypoint and hope that something better presents itself shortly. I have to say, I really like these maps that have changing weather. It's nice to kind of be in one environment, and then as you're moving along, it starts to snow or whatever, and I wonder if it's actually going to cover the ground in snow. And I wonder if this is a transition that's happening because I'm moving into a new area, or if this is like the Yukon Valley area, and it's just kind of random. But I wanted to bring you back because the snow looks really cool, and I figured you'd like to see it. So, welcome to the snowy part of the map. Alright, I'm interested to find out what's up here at the very top of this mountain. It'd be kind of cool if it was an outpost. I'd really like to have one that's like way up here at the top, so when we fast travel, we can fast travel up to the top and work our way down to different areas, but it turned out to only be a flag point of interest. It would have been really convenient to have an outpost up here that we could fast travel to. I don't like it when they design these maps in a way where you have to walk uphill. In Buddhism, stupas are structures that sometimes contain relics and have been used for meditation and commemoration. To tourists, even smaller stupas can be well-known landmarks in the Himal region. Alright, well, I guess our next destination is the lookout point right over here. So I'm going to continue on my way, and I'll bring you back if we find an animal to go for. Otherwise, I'll see you at the lookout point. Got a Tibetan fox somewhere over here. I'm hoping to catch a glimpse of it before it runs off, but it might be in the bushes already. It's a male. I have no idea if it's a male that's going to be worth our time, but the males are going to have a much better chance of being what we need. So I would like to take a second just to see if maybe I can find him. And oh, what's that? 153. Of course, none of them are going to be males, and none of them are going to be big enough to get the gold that we need. And unfortunately, the fox has already made its way into the trees and has put itself in a place where I'm not going to be able to find him, so yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't see anything else moving. Just kind of hoping that it runs out into the open and gives me a nice clean shot. Because it would be nice to be able to mark something off of our list. It's been a couple of episodes since we've been able to actually tick something off. But it does not seem that this episode is going to be one of those. At least not yet. 153. We need to be up in the 240s. Well, that's super frustrating. I was kind of hoping we were going to get lucky, and... Ooh! Alright, well, I think we just got our gold yak. I can live with that. Yeah, I wanted to double tap him just to make sure he went down. I didn't need him running away. Very nice. Alright, we're definitely going to tax this guy. Got him with the first shot, was a double lung shot. Second shot was a lung shot and a liver shot. So I'm really happy with that. That's good. We'll go ahead and mark this guy down as being gold. And for our wild yak, we have a 242. He was barely, or I don't know if he was barely a gold. He was decently into the gold category, I guess. 242.96 gold. Back to our local spreadsheet, and there we go. 1496. With any luck, we'll be able to find ourselves a Tibetan fox before we get too far out of their territory. I was really hoping that that male was going to show himself, but he got himself into the trees and into safety before I had a chance to do anything. So we'll continue running over to the lookout point over here, and I'll see you guys back here in a minute. Alright, we made it to the lookout point over here. Let's see if there's anything cool nearby. Otherwise, we'll continue on our way towards the... What was that? I mean, I know it's a yak, but it would be nice if it's just a female. And it just happens to be right next to us. I'm still going to run over here and see if maybe there's a male, because they're usually these pack animals are not alone. So, unfortunately, it looks like they got into the trees. The terrain is never on our side. So it's already well into the bushes already. Already well into the bushes already. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's go back over here, grab our lookout point, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do next. The lack of distance between me and the yak made me feel like it was going to be something we had a chance at, but unfortunately, we get to the edge over there, and there's a copse of trees right there. So, it is what it is. All right. Let us see. All right, well, yeah, there's as expected, there's an outpost over there. And then after that, we'll be making our way down this road here. Or hold on, no, we're going to go up this way, make our way down here, continue following the road to here, and then there's a mission over there. And then at some point... Oh, okay, we'll fast travel over here to get to this one over here. So we're basically just trying to make our way down to that right there. So, where is my... Alright, I think we're just going to make a beeline for the outpost. We don't necessarily need to follow the road, especially since it seems like it's going downhill. And maybe this will put us in range of some foxes, because that would be pretty nice. Right, here we are at the outpost. I was hoping that there was a Tibetan fox that was going to be running on this way, but it didn't end up going in the direction I was hoping it was going to, as they almost never do. Let's go ahead and get this unlocked, and then I did come across some snow leopard tracks. I haven't seen one yet. But let's get this unlocked, and then we'll continue down the road towards the next destination. Welcome to Sherpa Gaon Guest House. We have electricity. 24-hour running hot shower by automatic gas water heater. They have to advertise that. Okay, so our next waypoint's going to be way down here. I am going to stay pretty much on the road to do this part, though, because I don't... Well, let's see what the terrain looks like, and then we'll decide if we're going to stick to the road or not. If it's flat enough that I can just go straight towards it, then we'll do that, because generally sticking to the roads isn't the best idea. If you want to actually come across animals, the animals tend to avoid the roads, from my experience. But it doesn't look like that's going to matter. We do... I forgot it was getting late in the day. Let's run back over into here. Let's grab a bed. Let's grab a rack and sleep until in the morning time. So yeah, I'll run this way. I think on the right side here. Of course, it opens at me. I really hate it when they open at you. Let's see here. So now we'll sleep until 6:49, which is probably going to be good enough. And then away we go. So I will bring you guys back when something interesting happens. Oh, I've got a yak that's trying to charge me right now, so we'll make short work of him. Then, unfortunately, I was trying to go after a... Hey, we got another gold. We'll go ahead and tax him. I was trying to go after a male Tibetan fox that was over here, but... Oh, this one wants to take a swipe at me, too. Mythical. No, you don't. Oh, he got me. Wow, he hurt me hard, too. Well, I guess we'll just have to accept what we got out of that. I was really hoping to get the fox, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to be a thing for me. Do I have any healing kits? I was about to say, I need to heal up here. All right, nice little gold, or a nice big gold there. 242.21. I mean, we're going to go ahead and tax this. Hello. We're going to go ahead and tax him just because, but he's not really any better than what we already had. With any luck, maybe we'll be able to climb over the hill here, and I'll be able to track that fox down again, since we're in a nice big open area. But I'm not going to waste your time with that. I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, here we are at whatever this waypoint is. Can't quite tell yet, but it looks like it might be a hunting stand. Yep, there it is. There's a male Tibetan fox over there, but they always... I've been getting really unlucky, and they're always on the side. They're always on the downwind side of me. Oh. Blue sheep. Might as well take some shots since they're out in the open like that. We're clearly not going to get any foxes, so might as well grab what we can get. See what these guys were. The one blue, the first one we shot looked like it was a pretty decent. Looked like it had a pretty decent rack on it. I will learn to speak one of these days. All right, so this guy here. I think he might actually be a gold. Very nice. 128.21. Not as good as what we already have, so we'll just go ahead. I probably should have taxed him. I don't have that many blue sheep, and I imagine it's going to be... I imagine we're going to be able to put those on one of our more bountiful rack, or one of our more bountiful... What's that? I don't know what that was. Okay, so next up we need to head down towards the lookout point there. 1.5 kilometers away, so got a long way to go. I'll see you when something happens. Got some blue sheep over here somewhere. One of them was a male. So I just want to see if I can get a shot off. I'm going to run around here and try to flank them on the right, so that hopefully they run out into the clear area over here and I get a broadside shot to them. But there's no way to know if that's going to work. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Unfortunately, it looks like they ran further into the trees this time, so sometimes you can't always use the AI's kind of stupidity to your advantage. It looks like they actually ran off into the trees, so... Oh well, I was kind of hoping I was going to have a really cool shot, but not meant to be. Alright, we have ourselves a couple of points of interest along the way here, so let's go ahead and grab this. Located in the higher reaches of the Purbi Bahad region, this natural cave has filled the Nepali people with wonder for centuries, and now amazes tourists as well. In Nepali, him is short for snow mountain, and gufa means cave. So, there you go there. Our next thing is going to be this right here, which ideally is going to be an outpost, and then we'll head up here to the lookout point. So, where's... I wonder if I can climb my way up the hill here and bypass having to walk all the way around. That would be pretty nice. It's all just a question of if you can pick through the terrain in a way that allows you to climb up the mountain. Don't know if it's any faster than actually just walking around, but we're going to try. Because it's only 140 meters this way, and if I go around, it's going to be 2 or 3 times that. So, looks like we're going to be able to get up it. Well, if I can stop getting stuck on the terrain. Alright, come on. Come on. Let me up the hill. Alright, and the next step after that will be this lookout point over here. I think we're going to save the mission for the next episode. But I would like to go ahead and get that lookout point unlocked, just so we can have a good idea of what we're going to do when we come back next time. Oh. Well, since it's not an outpost, we definitely want to find whatever the nearest outpost is. Oh no, come on, let me up the hill. Oh, let me up the hill, please. Ugh. The terrain. The terrain. The terrain. Let me up. 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 Up, up, up. Up we go. Up we go. There we go. This memorial is homage to Tenzing Norgay Sherpa, the first man to ever climb Mount Everest. Together with Edmund Hillary, 29 May 1953 was Okay, was the triumph to human perseverance and companionship. In Nepali, Smarak means memorial. There you go. All right, so we're going to head over here to this lookout point, and then hopefully that's going to show us an outpost, because I would really like to have a fast travel point over here. There really needs to be one. And this is not saying that it's one of both of them, one that's both of them, so we'll see. All right, we made it to our lookout point over here. There really definitely needs to be an outpost nearby, because I don't want to have to run that again. But then again, our next destination is going to start from over there, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But then again, our mission is over here too, so I don't know. I would really like for there to be an outpost nearby this. It'd be nice to have a place to fast travel into this area. So let's see. Okay, cool. I guess we'll run over this way and then come down to get to our outpost over there. And it looks like the mission that we're going to be doing is going to be starting at that outpost. So again, I'll see you in a minute. Not that I'm actually expecting to get anything, but there's some tar right on the other side of this little ridge here. But I also don't want to miss out on a need zone, so we may not get a chance at them, because I'd much rather grab this than what's probably going to... Oh. 59. Eh. $64. None of that was really worth any of the time it would have taken us to do anything with them. This up there turned out to be a hunting stand. This back over here somewhere. Yeah, hunting stand there. So we're on our way to the whatever this is and our outpost over there. Oh. 58. For the tar, we're looking for mid-80s, you know, for gold, and, you know, high 100s for a diamond. I would normally do my exit when I'm approaching the last outpost of a video, but unfortunately, since there's a mission over here, and I'm not sure what this is going to be, we're going to have to wait and verify that we're actually done before I start doing my exit, because I knew I was going to have to read this off being so close to that, and then as soon as we get over here, they're probably going to want to start yabbering at us too, and I don't want you guys to miss the story. So, let's read this. We'll head inside and see what they want us to do as far as this goes. In rural areas of Nepal, religious structures tend to be much less ornate than in Kathmandu and other major cities. Among them are the Buddhist gates, which have a most decorative function and show how religions are simply a part of people's daily lives. On it are the eyes of Buddha, a symbol that is frequently painted on Buddhist stupas and shrines and represent the all-seeing wisdom of Buddha. So I imagine they're going to start talking to us here in a moment, because we're at the mission location.
Inside, you'll find a mountain trekking kit. Don't go into the Himal without it.
Oh, well, there you go. I think we already did that, but whatever. So now we have this unlocked. We'll go ahead and grab this, and I imagine they're probably going to want to try to send us off in another direction. Okay. For whatever reason, I thought that was the dog.
We know you're an expert at trekking in the wilderness on your own for long periods of time, but things are different here in Nepal, especially in the high mountains.
You are ready now, so it's time to go to the main Sherpa village. That is the most accessible part of Himal.
Okay, so... where do they want us to go?
In the Himal, there are many dangers that you probably expect. The cold, getting lost, falling off, lower oxygen levels. But some foreigners, they underestimate how long it takes to
might as well
adapt to the
fast travel
altitude.
back there.
It can take days, sometimes weeks. It will, of course, affect your physical ability, but it can affect your mind as well. It's called altitude sickness. It can cause all kinds of symptoms, and in the worst cases, it can even cause hallucinations, dreamlike waking states, even in healthy individuals.
I'm gonna run over here
Even
and
for
see if
Himalayan
maybe
people
this is
coming
out in
from
the
other
open.
regions, it's hard, so be prepared. Trekking in the Himal may be one of the most grueling experiences of your life.
I was hoping we were gonna see a Tibetan fox out here in the open, since that's the direction it was calling from. And it was quite a distance away, but unfortunately, I don't see anything. So what do they want us to do now? They had us travel here, but then they don't actually do anything. And then I know, I'm about to say, I know I'm going to start my exit, and then they're going to start talking to me.
That he's afraid the Kishkandi will take revenge on him.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe in the Kichkandi. It's a folklore legend.
There are things you just need to believe in, Asmita. And what matters is that Manish believes in it. That's why he's fleeing. And that's why I gave him that charm. The one our friend now has. What? You're hearing us well now?
I'm not sure why it's so quiet.
Yeah, because of the altitude and remoteness. It's impossible to get a good signal in the Himal. Expect the signal to get even worse. We'll have to keep it short and clear. You made it to Sherpagal. It's the largest Sherpa town on this reserve. I can imagine you're exhausted after this long trip. You'll need a break. This is the best spot you'll find. It's usually the main go-to place for the tourists on their treks with their guides. Looks very different from the Pad or Terai, right? I previously talked to our friend, the owner of the lodge. His name is Pasang Sherpa. I told him you were on your way, and he said you could grab some food there. You need the energy.
Okay, I guess we're going to grab some food.
Are you full? Never underestimate it here.
Please take some rest, and we'll continue in the morning. Give your body and your mind time to adjust.
All right, well, I think we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button if you did, so that the YouTube algorithm will know and send the video out to as many people as possible. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing that now, so that when the next video comes out, it'll show up in your feed and you'll be able to watch it as soon as it becomes available. Channel members get early access to all of my content, so be sure to click the join button, check out the list of options available there, and decide if any of those are right for you. If you're not interested in a membership but would still like to help out the channel, you can always leave YouTube's version of a tip with that thanks button. Direct contributions are greatly appreciated and a critical component to helping to turn this channel into a full-time gig, which is the dream. So again, thank you very much for your time. Hope you enjoyed the hunt. Be sure to come back for the next one, and I'll see you then.